Welcome to our learning management system. Today in this demo, I'm going to show you how to create a course and how to create a lesson, how to see the preview of the course, and also how to edit and update that lesson. Now go to your school's portal, log in with your username and password. You will see a new tab called as Teach. Click on Open in a new tab. Click on Learn Press. Then click on Courses. You'll be able to see the courses made by you. Now for creating a new course, let's click on Add New. Let's say we're creating a course for class 10. Science. Teachers, kindly note that you can create courses for each and every class and also each and every subject. I'm just taking this as an example. You can write an introduction of the course, how much chapters and what portion a summary is going to cover. Now you can upload an image for designating a particular course. I've already uploaded it. Inserting it to the post. So let's now start with a curriculum. Curriculum is nothing, basically your chapters of your course. So let's say I'm making of my first chapter as cell biology. So I'm creating the first lesson. Once you have created a lesson, click on the edit item to add content to the lesson. So this is the lesson. So you can write over here. If you have already material, you can copy paste it over here. If you have documents, you can add them by add document. Now let's say if I want to add a video, I'm going to add media. If you have videos on your laptop or your device, you can drag and drop them over here and then upload it via the media library. If you want to do it from an online source, let's say YouTube, click on insert from URL. Then now if I want to upload a video from YouTube, I'll go to YouTube. I'm copying the link address, pasting it over here. So I'm inserting it into the page. So now I've added a video. In this format, you can add pictures, you can add videos, you can add images or audios as well. You just have to go to click media. You have to drag and drop those files in upload file and then upload via the media library. Now to the settings part in the lesson, I'm setting the duration, let's say 30 minutes. So with this, the teacher can actually set a duration that she wants the student to spend particular time on that particular lesson. Also, if you're giving more time, then it gives the students the leisure to attend to the course according to the time they have. The duration can be set in minutes, hours, days, and weeks. Once I've completed the content of the lesson, I'm clicking on update. Teachers, kindly note that every time you make a lesson, a quiz or assignment, you always constantly have to update it after the changes are made or the changes might be lost. So now let's say I want to create another lesson called as study material. So in this lesson, let's say I want to add a document. So I'm adding In case you have already a document uploaded on your drive, you can just share the URL and add from URL. Or if you have a document on your device, you can upload it over here. The document can be a PDF, it can be a Word, Excel, PPT, any form of document. I've already uploaded a PDF to the library. So I'm selecting it and uploading it. Over here, the teachers just will be able to see the embedded link, but in the student side, they'll be able to see the document and also download it. Now, in case the study material is lengthy, I'm giving the students, let's say 1 hour to complete it. Now I'm clicking on update. So now we have created lessons. We have created a course. You can also set a feature image for your course. The feature image allows the student to select that particular course among all other courses, as this image will be in publish. Now once I've created a course, I'm going to publish it. I'm clicking on publish. Once you publish it, then only it will be visible to the students end. Now I've created 2 lessons. Now I want to preview them. I want to preview the changes I've made. So I'm clicking on preview. Going to curriculum. Now I'm able to see the 2 lessons I've made and how they're going to look. So this is the first video I've uploaded. Now the next study material. The student will be able to download that study material. And able to study it according to their time and pace. So this is a demo one. Let me show you how a complete course might look like. So this is a class 9 course. So you are able to see there are different chapters in it. The first chapter has the tutorials, PPTs, experiments. Second chapter, third, fourth, fifth. In this way, teachers, you can constantly keep on updating and adding the data to a particular course, and the student it will be constantly updated at the student end as well. The benefit of LMS system is you can make more creative and interactive lessons and study materials for your student. You can give them a particular time limit in which you want them to be completed, or also you can give them liberty of time for the students to get to understand the concepts more freely. Also, you can set duration for the complete course as well. Now, let's say I have completed this course and I'm logging out. Then after a few days, I want to edit a particular lesson or add more material to a particular lesson. So again, you can log in. Go to learn present courses. Now I'm able to see the course I created. Now I want to edit it. So I'll click on edit. So now I want to edit, let's say, the first lesson. I want to add more. So in this first lesson, I also want to add an experiment. So I'm going to add a document. I'm going to upload. So I've already uploaded the experiment file to a media library. I've updated it over here. Now I'm clicking on update. Every time you edit a lesson, you have to update it or the changes might not be saved. So once I've updated the lesson, I want to check if the update has been done. I'll again go to preview changes. This is the extra material I've put. I'm loading it. And I'm able to see the experiment I uploaded. So in this way, teachers, you can constantly keep on updating or editing those particular lessons, and you can keep on increasing your data bank. Also, now when everything is online, this seems more of a good option. But also when everything resumes back to normal, you can use the course LMS system to keep on adding your data bank and keep on giving students extra study material, more interactive material, and also you can take online quizzes and assignments. So this is a long-term solution. So let's say we have completed with the first part, is how to create a course and how to create a lesson.